Hey y'all! This is my husband Jared.
This is my wife Jenny.
And this is Cherry Pie Cottage.
Episode 5, Cinco.
What?
And this episode is brought to you by sand. When your eyes just can't get itchy enough, sand. I say that
because we live in Lubbock, Texas.
Because we live in Lubbock, Texas, and lately it's been just a
spring has
torrential dust storm going on. A haboob, if you will. I'm pretty sure that's a made-up word.
It was not a haboob. There was not a haboob. Are you going to take your sunglasses off?
We just said boob 3 times on the show.
No, we said haboob. You said the other word. Why did we wear our sunglasses?
I don't know, because we're silly. So.
Because it is 10 o'clock at night on Friday.
It is.
April the 20th.
I wear my sunglasses at night so I can.
Don't know.
Oh.
I ruined it.
This is what I deal with on a daily basis. So, like we said, it is 10 o'clock at night, 10:30 at night actually.
April 20th and on a Friday.
I'm drinking coffee right now. This is a first. Well, not a first.
Not a first. Doesn't happen often.
Here recently, this is a first.
I am too. What cup are you drinking it out of?
My awesome Jack Skellington. Words.
Got it at Walmart.
Yep.
This is my No Maker's cup. Is that showing up right?
Yep.
Okay. And then on the back you have the yarn diet rules.
Well, no, that's kind of. Let me see. I got it. Otherwise, they can't really see them. So,
I love this cup. It's big. It's a campfire cup, and I just find the yarn diet rules hilarious because those are rules I can stick to.
So I'm drinking coffee because once we're done here, I have to go to my other job of driving for Uber,
which he's doing willingly because. Summer's coming up.
It's a
vacation.
It's a sociology experiment. I'm observing the human condition while driving people around for money.
No, you're not. And I'm drinking coffee because...
That's at least half true.
I'm drinking coffee because he's going to be out late, which means I'm not sleeping. So, because I don't. When he was deployed, I didn't sleep.
So.
4 months, no sleep. So, thank you to new and returning viewers. Y'all are awesome.
Make sure, if you're new here, hit the like and subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that way you will be notified when we put up new episodes. Also,
please go to our Ravelry group and join and go into the Hey Y'all thread. Words. Gonna get it right. And say, hey y'all! We do plan eventually to draw for prizes out of that, but right now we're not doing that just yet.
No.
But we are, so we might get a shout out too.
Yes.
You never know. So what's been going on this week? This last 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks, not just a week.
2 weeks. What has been going on? Well,
we went to the Red Shoe Shindig.
We did go to the Red Shoe Shindig.
Thanks to your boss.
Yeah.
We felt poor.
We felt like the skinniest fat cats in the whole room. The Red Shoe Shindig is a fundraising dinner / auction / infotainment event.
Charity event.
Raising money for Ronald McDonald House. For those of you who don't know, Ronald McDonald House is a charitable organization that provides housing for parents of children that are in the hospital. Mm-hmm. Like staying in the
like a hotel.
Over extended stays at the hospital.
For free.
Yeah. Not the hospital, but the Ronald McDonald House is free. And it keeps parents local to the hospitals so that way they're not worried about paying for a hotel or driving back and forth from wherever they live.
Or feeding themselves because they also have dinners there.
Yes.
Speaking of Ronald McDonald House,
speaking
we have an announcement.
Yes.
We're going to have a make-along.
Yes, last episode we announced that we were going to do a knit-along starting in what did we say? August.
August.
Of toys and I think we were saying chemo hats.
Kids
chemo hats that we would donate to the Texas Children's Hospital. And if you caught our Instagram live Wednesday. If you caught our Instagram live on Wednesday, we're making a change to that. Because of the Red Shoe Shindig, we met the lady who is in charge of all of the Ronald McDonald houses in the Southwest Division. And we talked to her about making donations to the Ronald McDonald House. So we are changing our knit-along to a make-along, and we'll get to more of that in a moment. But instead of going to the Texas Children's Hospital, we are encouraging everybody that is participating to donate them to your local Ronald McDonald House. Or if there's not one near you, by all means, you can still mail it to us, private message us, and we'll get you our address that you can mail those to, and we will donate them to the Ronald McDonald House here.
Ronald McDonald House is kind of near and dear to our hearts. When our son was born, he had to be in the PICU for about a month. And if it wasn't for the Ronald McDonald House, where we were able to stay for, what, 2 weeks?
Something like that, 2 or 3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks.
There are limits to how long they'll let you stay there.
At least that one was.
At least the one in North Carolina. They limited how long you can stay there consecutively. And then you'd have to check out, and then if there was room, you could check back in. But go figure, we checked out, and then they had another reservation lined up. So
we lived about an hour away from the hospital he was in. He was a newborn, and he was born bleeding in his lungs. I never figured out why, and he just all of a sudden stopped.
Yep. God is good.
Yes. Started talking about surgery, and all of a sudden he stopped bleeding.
Yep. So another change to the along is that it is a make-along now. So it's not just knitting or crocheting. If you want to sew up some toys, if you want to sew up some hats, if you want to bake a plate of cookies, or
make a casserole,
or make time to go and volunteer at the Ronald McDonald House, that is what we are encouraging you to do. Store-bought toys, even if you want to donate store-bought toys, those, however, will not be eligible for the along.
We still encourage you to do it.
We encourage you to do it, but
the make along, we want you to put some effort into instead of just money.
If you put a picture in the make along of a giant plate of white chocolate macadamia nut cookies, then that's an entry. Okay, if you sew up a faceless doll, then that's an entry.
Please put eyes on it. That's kind of creepy though.
Faceless dolls are cool.
She did say that they also have rooms in the hospital for preemie babies, ones where the parents need to be nearby all the time, and she said a lot of times it's really nice for them to have something there for them, or for the for the older siblings, and even the little tiny toys to put in the preemies. Bassinet, I guess is what you call it. Their cubicle.
Cradle. I don't know.
So,
anyway.
Any size toys, big, little.
Big, little. Not just baby toys either, because
there's older siblings.
There's older siblings that
there's teenagers.
Are there. There's teenagers there. So there is going to be drawings. There is going to be giveaways associated with this make along, but we want everybody to. I guess we want this to be just kind of a charitable event, and it's going to run from starting in May 1st, all the way through November
30th. There is 2 threads. There is the faux thread, which has all the information. It's locked right now, but it has your information. And then there's the chatter thread to talk and ask questions if you have any. So,
or if you want to just, I guess just talk about it. Talk to us, talk to whoever. So that's what we're looking to do starting May 1st.
Yep.
So we hope we can get a lot of participation on this. And again, it can go to your local Ronald McDonald House. You don't have to send it to us. But if you don't have one near you, then by all means, get with us. We'll get you our address and you can send the stuff to us.
Right.
So,
other news.
moving right along.
We have a cowl coming up May 1st too. Yay! This one is knitting, but it's a cozy up with the Stitchin' Sisters cowl. Yay! Any of their patterns are eligible. Whips are eligible. Former foes are not eligible. Jamie, I'm talking to you.
We know your tricks. We know your tricks and we're on to you.
May 1st, your whip needs to have at least one row left and a bind off to count. If you have like a stitch to put on, it does not count. It needs to be one row and a bind off, and you can put it in on May 1st. So that one, the chatter thread is open for that one, and also I don't have the thread up yet. Never mind. The other thread will be put up May 1st.
It'll probably be up by the time y'all see this video.
And this one is May through July?
Yes.
So what I said? Yes, May through July. So, and you can knit multiples, and each item you knit is one entry. So take a picture, put it in, knit something else, take a picture, put it in. So, and that one I'm going to definitely make a bag for, and probably we'll get a skein of yarn somewhere because we're going on vacation. We're going down to San Antonio and we're going to go to the yarn barn.
Yarn barn, Tinsmith's wife.
Yep. There's a new one, Lavender Stitchery in Bandera, that I want to try.
Speaking of yarn shops, sad news, folks. The one that's closest to us, it's only 2 hours away.
Only.
They closed down.
In the direction where there's nothing.
Yeah. Sad day. Okay.
So, what else is going on? My dad's birthday's tomorrow.
Yep.
Yay.
He doesn't watch this show though.
No.
So he's not an internet kind of guy.
No. Technology, no. If it was up to him, he would still be writing checks for everything. Yeah. And all of his bills would be mailed in.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
So we had the Red Shoe Shindig. We announced, well, that was last episode. We announced
the winner for the 100 subs.
Of our 100 subs. We have
over 300 now.
We do. It's been kind of, I guess it's been kind of a slow week.
Couple of weeks, which is good because last time it was like go, go, go. See, look, I did it again.
You did. You always do that.
I haven't done that in a while though.
So I haven't really had the knitting urge these last couple of weeks.
I noticed. I really
I've just
noticed.
been kind of sitting and vegetating after work.
Yeah. Speaking of knitting, it's time for Faux Party! And wah wah, we have no new foes.
No.
But
no new ones.
No new ones, but we're going to show you some old foes, and they're all hats.
Yep. How many do you have?
I have 3.
I have 3.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first?
I was going to go first. But you can go first if you want.
Okay, well.
Okay.
I'll sit here in abject silence.
He loves me. So this first one is a short, what's that word?
Beanie?
Beanie. No, the pattern. Ooh, this smells good though.
Handbrake?
No, handbrake is a cowl.
There's a handbrake hat too in there?
It's the one everybody knits when it's a slouchy hat. Why can I not think of this? Oh my goodness, now I have to look it up.
Okay, well, she's looking it up. I'm going to do one. This is the first hat that I ever knit. Let me just kind of get this in position here below the camera. So, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Yep. There it is. Okay. So, like I said, first hat I ever knit, first thing we ever blocked, so it's kind of weird, kind of wonky.
Sockhead hat.
Hey, you had your turn. My turn. It is just a basic beanie that I just kind of kept on going with.
You had a pattern.
There was a pattern.
It was a stocking hat, but I can't remember.
And I put a little tassel on there.
We love A Christmas Story, and that was the inspiration behind this hat.
Yes,
you should put it on
I do have the hat from A Christmas Story.
Yeah, I I got it for him for
that
Christmas
you bought
a few years
off
ago.
Amazon. So yeah, and I actually wore this in Afghanistan when I was there. So I can't see myself, folks,
You're
because
good.
I'm behind the camera. But
Fuzz.
hair. Anyway,
Yours
I don't know.
or wife hair?
I don't know. No, I don't think it was wife hair. But yeah,
There's a wife hair.
There's one. Yeah, there it is. There it is. It's not a day in the household without a wife hair stuck to me.
So now that you've done, stealing my spot, can I go ahead and continue talking?
Yes, now you make up.
There's another wife hair.
Okay. Hey,
Okay.
sockhead hat.
Okay, sockhead hat. I cannot believe I forgot the name of that. That is ridiculous. But it does smell good. It smells like my soak wash. This is Kirby Werby. I Hate Mondays, I believe, was the colorway, but it's a self-striping. And I love this one. I really do. But it was a fingering weight hat, and it was like one of the first ones I ever knit. And it's not long enough for my thick curly hair. So, sad day, I don't get to wear it very often. Because it's not quite long enough. It's too long to be a beanie, but it's not quite long enough to be slouchy.
Can I try it on?
Sure.
Do the colors work for me?
You're not keeping my hat. But yes, the colors work for you. You're not keeping my hat, though.
Alright, so my turn.
He's not keeping my hat.
Ow, you're pulling the hair.
Sorry. It's supposed to be a slouchy hat. You're not supposed to pull the
Well,
brim up.
I don't wear
Because
slouchy.
I don't do 4-inch ribs. I don't.
I don't do slouchy. So,
Yeah.
okay, my turn?
Yes. Again.
Alright, so this is, I believe it's called the Agathis pattern, or something similar to that.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Super cable.
And I am a horrible knitting podcast host because I can't tell you what yarn I used on this.
S'mores by No Makers.
No Maker S'mores.
In her
worsted,
Squishy Gnome.
Squishy Gnome. Worsted weight.
100% superwash merino.
I'm a huge fan of the cables on this. It is super cabley.
And you can see it
And-
even with the super variegated
yeah.
yarn because it kind of like striped almost.
Yeah. No Maker's yarn tends to do that. It tends to pool or even almost stripe
Like, yeah.
when you're using
like swirly
and,
stripes.
And this one is even No Maker's.
Yeah.
That's the zombie gnome.
Oh, okay. I thought that was Gnome of the Redwoods.
No, this is zombie gnome, I believe.
Okay.
Something similar to that.
Yep.
So, but this one I actually have to kind of pay attention to how I'm putting it on
Because you got a cable that drops.
that cable right there in the middle. Right. Well, hold on. Not that one.
It's towards the top, I thought. Because I had to go back and fix it for you, didn't I?
No.
No, that was on your sonic screwdriver.
Yeah. Okay, so this cable right there. Right there? Yeah, right there. Or one of those, I guess. I like to have that in front along with that long twisted cable there. So
Because,
that's
again, he loves cables.
I do. I love cables. I love the way they make things look.
He typically, when he knits himself a hat, has got a ton of cables in it.
So that is that.
And if he had knit a sweater before and understood the construction of it, he probably would have had a completely cabled sweater too.
Oh yeah.
So my next one is bow ties are cool hat. What? So this one I did the 2-color version. Well, the palm's not wanting to work with me. It was knit from scraps. I'm trying to see. Oh, there's the bow ties. The bow ties are in the garter. Can you see that?
Yeah, kind of.
Better now?
Yeah.
Okay, well they're right there. But the corally color is Madeline Tosh, DK, Peachy, Neon Peach. That's what it was, I believe. Yeah, Neon Peach. And then the greeny blue color is South Beach by Miss Babs on one of her DK bases. I can't remember. But and then the palm was made from what I had left over. And I don't have anything else left over because I used up every scrap. But I love this hat because bun. And I can wear it over my bun. And it doesn't look dumb.
No.
And I just love the palm. You could do that. So, you have one more, right?
Yes.
But I knit it for you.
Yes. I'm appropriating this faux to myself, even though my beautiful wife made
I did
it
use
for
some
me.
of your scraps from one of your projects.
Yes. She used some of my yarn. The Miss Babs coffee break?
Yes. I believe it was a DK base.
I think so. DK or worsted, one of the two. And then a No Makers
Blanky Dunker.
Blanky
double
Dunker thing. I like the X on the top. I like that.
I'm glad you like it because I made up that pattern.
Did you?
I just made it up as I
Look
went.
at you. Look at you being all creative. And knitting some of your hair into my hat.
I'm sorry. It happens.
So, yeah. It's good for hunting. I think I wore it when I went hunting with Stink Bug.
For a while, he didn't wear it. He's like, I really like it. And then he just never wore it.
It wasn't cold enough.
Even when it got cold enough, you wouldn't wear it. You were wearing your hats you knit for yourself.
Farts.
So I told him I wasn't going to knit him another hat until he wore that one. So then he started wearing it. So apparently I'm going to have to knit him another hat.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is the Molly colorway. Molly colorway. This pattern is the Molly hat. And this was an O-Loops colorway before they split, when they were still dyeing together. And I do not remember the colorway. Sorry. It was one of their kids' names, the variegated version. But it's got a big, huge cable down the front. And squishy pattern all the way around. And then a faux palm. That I got at Hobby Lobby for $1.50. And I love. Because it's fun. But, and again, and this is worsted weight too. I can't remember if I said that. But I love this one too because I can wear it over my bun. And I can wear it when my hair's down and it stays on my head. It doesn't go floop. And again, I can wiggle the palm.
What?
It doesn't go floop.
Floop.
Up off my head. So, that's all I have for faux.
Yeah, I think that's,
Because again, fail, we didn't have any. That's because I was really...
I promise we do knit.
Yes.
We do.
And you will see that I knit. I just am not monogamous when it comes to knit. I'm very monogamous in relationships, but with my knitting, I gotta be with all of it. And,
Brace yourselves.
this is my box of shame. This doesn't even have the ones that I'm going to show you here in a minute.
And those aren't even just balls of yarn sitting in bags, waiting to be knit.
No, those are in my office.
Those are in progress jobs. in progress projects.
In my defense, I have 2 sweaters.
No defense.
And a blanket.
No defense.
Which I'm not going to show you because I have not worked on that in forever. So, yeah. So that's why I don't have faux, because I'm kind of, I don't know. I want to say I'm ADD about my knitting. I'm just like, ooh, let me knit. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, I want to knit on this. So, but I don't want to offend anybody that actually has ADD. So,
caffeine affected squirrel. is probably, if you saw the movie Over the Hedge, if you saw the movie Over the Hedge,
wait till I swallow my coffee?
The scene at the end, where they give the squirrel a Coke,
a coffee. They gave him a coffee.
I thought it was just a Coke.
It might have been a Coke, but I thought it was coffee.
I think it was, or it might have just been an energy drink, and then like the whole world just slows to a stop. That's her with her knitting.
And now for something completely different.
Hey, babe.
Yes.
Have you ever seen an elephant hiding in a tree?
No.
It's because they're so good.
Any other news?
So 2 muffins were sitting in an oven. One muffin said it's hot in here. The other muffin said, "Whoa, a talking muffin."
I knew that one already. Sorry. Any other news, dear?
Did you know that you can't run through a campground?
No, why?
You can only ran. Because it's all past tense. That one took a second.
I had to think about it.
That one took a second.
I had a blonde moment, and I can say that because I'm blonde, so.
That joke goes out to all the grammar Nazis out there. From a self-diagnosed grammar Nazi.
It's not self-diagnosed. I told him he's a grammar Nazi.
So
there's that.
That's all.
Whip it. Whip it good. And he has none.
I have none. I have one. I have 3 technically projects on the go.
Because
but like I said earlier, I haven't really.
He hasn't been in the knitting party.
I haven't been in the knitting mood these past couple weeks, and I don't know why. I was doing so good.
I know.
You know. So I have 3, but again, I'm not really working on them, and this one I'm reserving for a new segment that will be coming up later. So y'all stay tuned for that.
Yes. So it's my Katie shawl. Yay! I did some more on it. And then I got to just the straight garter.
And she hates garter.
I don't mind garter, but I have to like be in the mood for garter. So I didn't even get halfway through it before I kind of put it down. But I did finish this eyeball stitch section. And I will have most of this done by next time. Hopefully the whole thing. But the dark blue color is by Yarn Carnival in her Time Traveler colorway. And it is a 100% superwash merino. I think it's her, what? Let me just get the tags, that would probably be better. Haha, her high wire 3-ply. So there's her tag. And then there's the back. And she dies in Texas. Hey, that's the first time we've said? Nope, second time. Second time, because we had to say where we lived. We're getting better. And then the variegated one is by Artistic Lily. I like her a lot. And this one is in the colorway If You Rest, You Rust on her Gotta Have Shawls. It's a fingering weight, 100% superwash merino. But I still really like it. It's just when I get to something that's straight garter for a whole lot of rows, I get bored. So I have to be in the mood for it. But yeah, I will have it finished before May 1st. Hopefully. I say that and then I won't. But, well, here we go. I said it, which means y'all need to tell me on YouTube and on Ravelry or on Instagram and say, hey, did you finish your shawl yet? Hey, you need to work on your shawl.
Hey, you need to work on your shawl.
Oh, you're so funny.
I should go headline at the Apollo.
No. Let's see, what should I show you next? Should I show you something new? No, let's wait on the new stuff. No, it's not new, like I didn't cast anything new on. It's just something that I've been working on that y'all haven't seen yet. So it's not new. Okay, brace yourselves. This is the shawl of many colors.
If you still have them from when the solar eclipse happened, get those glasses
Here,
out.
put your sunglasses on. This is the Koi Pond by Casapinka. I am using all Miss Bab's yarn. I am using one of her gradient sets called Follow the Rabbit. I don't think she has these in the shop anymore, so sorry. But there's the tag. It's all on the Yummy 2-ply and it's minis. And then the full skein, which is the main color, is Ansel. I put it in here too. No, I didn't. But it's Ansel on the Yummy 2-ply too.
Eventually you're going to get to see it.
Yeah, I can't find the tag, but here's the main color in the skein. And then, oh, there's the tag. Here's the shawl.
I warned y'all. I warned you.
Okay, last time I was down here. So I have knit all of this up to here. Now I'm on the lace border edge. So this one will be finished by the next podcast. So you should only see it 2 more times, but oh my goodness, look at these ends. They're everywhere. I'm gonna have so many ends to weave in. I hate weaving in ends. I have been known to just tie them in like really tight double knots and cutting them off. When it's that many ends right next to each other. I won't do that on this one because I know I'm gonna get people saying, why would you do that? It's gonna fall apart. So I won't. So there's that one. And then, I don't know if I want to show this one or not, because I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to show that one because I haven't done much on it. So now we're up to the 2 projects left that y'all haven't seen yet, but have been cast on since before we started our podcast. Like ever, since before episode 1. I just all of a sudden decided I wanted to work on them. Because if y'all been here long enough, this is how I roll. Okay, this one is Visually. Yeah. By Janina
Kallio.
Okay. It's a scarf. It's a 2-colored scarf. It's garter, but there's also lace in between the garter. So, and again, this one got put to the back burner because I'd gotten to a garter section and just put it to the side. Then I picked it back up. But the yarns I'm using are Spun Right Round, Glow Bugs, not Glow Books. But here's the tag. It's on her Superwash Sock 80/20. I love her speckles. They're just awesome. And then the other one is Whip Yarns Sleeping Beauty on the Sock Rock base. This one's 75/25. Superwash Merino Nylon. I love her yarns too, but there's that one. It's like a turquoisey color with black speckles. But here's the shawl, the scarf. So this, you'll have a lace border, so you have a provisional cast on, and you come back and you knit the lace border. But, and I'm up to here. I started.
Didn't you show? I think you showed that in the last episode.
I did not.
You sure?
I'm sure.
I seem to remember that blue.
No. The blue's in another one. But yeah, I had started down here. Is where I'd stopped. So I knit all of this up to here. So I have been knitting a lot, just not finishing. Because again, if you've been here long enough, you know. That's just how I am.
Hyped up squirrel.
I love you too, honey.
I do love you. You're my favorite person.
Well, you're my favorite person too.
Good.
So, and I have to show you this bag. It's one I made before I started to shop. It's when I was still, but it's coffee on the outside, and I love the inside. It says, because you know, usually for your breakfast you eat coffee, or you drink coffee.
It's pretty hardcore if you're eating your coffee.
Yeah, but it says keep calm and eat bacon. I thought it was funny. Do you not think it's funny?
I think it's hilarious.
Anyways, and then this last one. This one is for Monkey. Her, like she said before, her very, very favorite Disney princess movie is The Little Mermaid. And I have a skein from Yoshi and Lucy on her Isabel, and it was a misfit. So it's her Under the Sea colorway, but it's one that didn't come out quite right. But I still really like it. And here it is in the skein. And this is a shawl. I have one in that I wear often. It's one of my favorite ones. So I thought, she's always wanting to borrow it, so I thought maybe I should just knit her one in her own colors. It's Frazzled by Allie Coffee. So, which I like this one. And again, I got to a garter section and just stopped. I got through the long, where this is, the blue and the purple, and I don't know what it is because it was leftovers. But what it is you cast on along this edge and you knit this way for so many inches, which I didn't do all of them because, hey, Monkey didn't want to. And then you come down here and you cast on and you knit short rows back and forth with jot stitches. So it's a fun knit, but I had gotten to a garter section like down here. I cast on and then just stopped. I got through all this garter and got to the shorter part and just stopped. I don't know why. But Monkey's like excited about this. She knows it's coming. She also knows she's not getting it till her birthday. Which, living here, she's not going to be able to use it till maybe her birthday. It still might be too warm by then.
Probably.
Yeah. So, but that's all I have in whips. Only 4.
3 hours later.
Not funny. So we have Snack Attack next, but this one is from the Lost episode 3. Because it finally showed up on iTunes.
It's been much rumored. It was lost.
Not iTunes, iCloud.
It was lost to the ages. Mm-hmm. But we have it here specifically for you. Exclusively.
Yes.
On the Cherry Pie Cottage.
Because I told him that we needed, if we could get it, then we needed to put it up because we drank pickled flavored soda and bacon flavored soda. I said I did not do that for nothing because they were gross.
Many a brave warrior sacrificed much to bring this segment to you. So enjoy.
Yes.
This is UCC coffee. It's a canned coffee.
And I know what you're saying. Coffee in a can, really? It cannot taste. It's amazing.
All right, folks. When we lived in Japan, they had vending machines everywhere.
Yes, and you could get hot or cold in the same machine. Out of
the same drink.
Yeah.
The same drink, hot or cold, out of the same machine. And this was one. This wasn't our favorite, but
Georgia.
We can't get our favorite. Coca-Cola makes a canned coffee called Georgia. Okay? That stuff was the best canned coffee. Okay? That might be a low bar. That might be a low bar.
It was lovingly called Crack in a Can.
Crack in a Can.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with actual crack. Crack is whack. Don't do it.
Yeah. No.
All right. So these, we tried them. They're great.
We love them.
These are going to be our palate cleansers today. because this is what we're drinking today.
We have this one.
That one is a pickle soda.
Yeah.
We have a bacon soda.
We have just a plain old cucumber soda.
And a peanut butter and jelly sandwich soda.
Why do you ask
Okay.
we're doing this? Why not? Why not make y'all laugh and
Why
get
not?
a kick out of it? So everybody look up from your knitting and watch how we react to these
Okay.
really awful sounding
Which
sodas.
one are we going to start with? Do you want to get the really bad ones out of the way first?
Okay, let's see. Bacon is the worst.
Really?
Then the cucumber, then the pickle, and then the peanut butter and jelly. I say we start with the bacon one first.
Okay, we'll start
and
with
then
the
you
bacon
can pick
one.
the next one.
All
I'm
right.
not looking forward to this at all. But we're doing it to make y'all laugh. Can I?
All right.
What does it smell like?
It smells...
It's gonna make your stash turn colors as it turn shapes.
That'll grow toenails on a dead man right there. Oh, that smells
gross.
bad.
Oh, that smells like a baby's diaper. Oh, that's bad.
You know what it smells like? It smells like
Maybe not a baby's diaper.
super artificial chocolate and bacon.
It smells like dirty feet to me.
Yeah, it's got it has a
Artificial
dirty
chocolate.
foot aroma. Okay, man, I really just want to let this one sit here and breathe for a while. So this is Lester Fixin's. This is Lester Fixin's bacon soda. Are you gonna go first, or you want me to go first? Who's gonna? I'll go first on the next one.
Oh, it tastes fine until you get that artificial bacon aftertaste. It's sweet like a normal soda, and then like a cream soda, and then you get the artificial bacon aftertaste.
All right.
Cream soda and bacon do not mix.
Let's see.
Cream soda with a bacon aftertaste, right?
Oh. Whoa. That is like oh, that is ode to toilet. Okay, not like the perfume, but just from the toilet.
Hey, Stinkbug, since you're out here, come try this.
Come here.
Come here.
No.
Yeah?
All right. So that was
Yeah.
oh, sorry. That's gonna stick with me for a while. That is Lester Fixin's bacon soda. So next is all natural Mr. Cucumber.
You want to do that one, or do you want to do the pickle flavor?
We'll do this one next. I like how it's all natural, but then it's I don't know. It just
I'm not looking forward to that one. Get a drink.
That one made a comeback.
This one was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's just that bacon aftertaste throws you off a lot.
When you drink it and your mouth is still closed, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's when you open your mouth and inhale after you swallow
Get bacon.
that you like
Yeah.
oh
Come here, Stinkbug.
that one's
Serious.
gonna haunt my dreams.
Come here.
Don't force him to. Okay. Don't
Well, if
force
he's
him.
that bacon soda made it grow back.
Oh well. Like I said, toenails on a dead man. Okay.
You get a nice cream soda flavor until, like he said, you inhale.
Yeah.
Then it's bacon.
Once you inhale, it's game over, man. All right, maybe it's the mustache, but oh wait, no, yeah, you gotta like shove your nose in the bottle to get the cucumber.
Do you want me to go first
No,
again?
I'll go first. I'll go first. So this is the all-natural Mr. Cucumber sparkling cucumber beverage,
Now, I love pickles. I cannot stand sweet pickles. I like dill pickles.
and I like cucumbers.
And I'm afraid that this is going to taste like sweet pickles.
Yeah.
Sweet pickles.
It's more cucumber than any kind of pickle. It's really not bad.
It tastes like Sprite till you inhale, then you get the cucumber.
Yeah, it tastes and feels like Sprite. Like I said, then you open your mouth.
I wouldn't pick this normally, but I would definitely pick this over this.
Yeah. Lester Fixins, you need to... And I think we might be in trouble because...
We have 2 more.
We have 2 more Lester Fixins here. Alright, so our third one is a pickle flavored soda. Again, good old Grandpappy Lester Fixins, made with pure cane sugar. Y'all get your fixins.
This one is probably going to be sweet pickle.
Okay.
I'll try this one first, since this was my decision on this one.
Yeah, she picked this one, not me.
Well, he picked the peanut butter and jelly one.
It's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
But in a soda.
Mm.
Oh, no, that is dill. That is like dill pickle. Big time.
It might just be like carbonated pickle juice.
It's not bad. I wouldn't drink it again, but it's not near as bad as the other ones. It's not sweet pickle, but it's not too terribly bad. I would not recommend it at all. Don't go buy these drinks. Only buy these.
Yeah,
buy these.
These are not part of us just being silly and having fun.
No,
these
are to clear the
real
flavor of that out.
Yes. Okay. So far, the bacon is a flat bust. Flat bust. Do not buy that one unless you just.
You just really want to try it and see if we were telling the truth or not.
Okay.
See if it was the truth.
Yeah. What we tell you is the truth. All right. So, bacon soda flat bust, cucumber.
I would take this one over the cucumber one.
Pickle juice. I would imagine a pregnant woman could throw some chocolate chips in there and be happy as a peach orchard pig. But not my forte. Yeah,
but see, I take pickle juice and freeze it in the summer, and it's popsicle.
So once again, Grandpappy Lester Fixins.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter and jelly soda.
You watch, this one will be the worst. The one that we weren't too concerned about.
Okay.
Quit shoving your nose in it. That's gross. I'm married to you, but oh my goodness, gross. I don't want your snot all over it.
Can you really smell anything?
It smells orangey.
Yeah. It doesn't specify what flavor.
I think it's like tropical punch.
Jelly.
It smells like tropical punch, leaning more orange.
So Lester Fixins, peanut butter and jelly. Bottoms up.
Before you say anything, I'm just going to go ahead and...
See, I'm not really getting any...
There's no peanut butter.
It's
like bubble gum.
Peanut butter, like when you put it into a smoothie or when you put it into like cupcakes or anything like that, you can always taste it. I'm not getting any peanut butter in this.
There's no peanut butter. And this one actually is not that as bad as we thought. This one, if forced to, I could drink again.
Yeah. If it was drink this...
Or go thirsty.
Or die, I could drink this. The bacon soda, you might as well write my obituary now. But...
It's like bubble gum. Or that artificial birthday cake flavoring. Bubblegum and birthday cake. The artificial flavor.
One of the ingredients is beet juice. And I was thinking maybe it was just for color, but now I'm not so sure. I don't even know.
I would not drink the whole bottle, but...
And these we found at the grocery store. All of these we got at
our grocery store.
At our grocery store here at United.
Yeah.
I don't know
if you'll find them. I know they have them at Rocket Fizz, so if y'all have a Rocket Fizz around.
If there is a Rocket Fizz near you. Oh.
Rocket Fizz is a soda store that sells funky drinks along with nostalgia drinks. And they've got like, what, over 1,000 different flavors? Because they also carry a buttermilk ranch soda by Lester Fixins.
Okay.
So we'll be right back. We're going to go dump these nasty drinks out and we'll be
brush
back.
our teeth. Yeah. Oh.
So we have a new segment for you. It's called Wah Wah. So, as you can guess by the title, it's knitting fails.
Yes.
You want to talk about yours first?
Yeah, I want to talk about mine first because it's kind of good, but it's kind of terrible. So I have this in my Lone Star Arts Doctor Who bag, made in
Texas.
Made in San Antone.
Which is funny because you have Texas dyed yarn in it too.
I do. So what I'm using is Yarn Carnival on the, what is it,
3-ply surface.
High wire 3-ply.
Yeah.
High wire 3-ply. Fingering weight. I have, and I showed this in my Precious last time, but I have this one that is 1,832 degrees. That's the colorway.
Sure.
That's the name of the colorway.
Do you not have your tags in your bag?
No, of course not. What do I look like, a knitter?
He's just a knitter. I'm a knitter with a capital K.
Okay. And then this one, same yarn, same base, everything, in the Earl colorway.
And if we ever find this again, I'm buying it for myself because I love that gray.
I'm going to get a little name tag that says, "Hi, my name is." My name is Earl, yeah. Alright, so what I'm working on with this yarn is the Kateri brioche stitch cowl.
And then just like a basic brioche stitch.
Yeah, I mean it's just straight up basic brioche. It is a free pattern, but I'm not going to get into, I mean it's just basic stuff. It's, you know, it gives you some pictures on how to do it. So that's the pattern. Now, oh, and I just dropped my stitch marker.
Well, it's a good thing it's a want-want.
Yeah.
Because it's fixing to come off the needles.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so.
It looks really good, though.
Here we go.
For being your first time.
Okay. So, this is my first attempt at brioche. You can kind of see both sides there. You got the Earl as the outside, and then the 1832 as the backside, and then you can see it again right up here. And I mean, for my first try, I do like it, except
the wide gap you got.
Right here at the beginning of the round, it's just.
You can't see it because you got your needle sticking through.
Oh, I do. That's what's going on. I was wondering. I was trying to figure out what was going on there. Okay. All right.
Take two.
Take two. So right there at the beginning of the round, right there, it's just wide and sloppy, and I don't like it because between these two, I mean, just the gap right there is too much for me.
So if y'all have suggestions for him to how to fix that when he...
I want to do brioche with this yarn because I love the way they work together and look. Now, around here, I think I did good.
You did.
I think I did really well.
It's just coming back to the beginning of the round, you're having problems.
And in the pattern, it even said, you know, draw the yarn tight to close it up. And I guess I was too focused on not knitting too tight like I used to that I didn't knit tight enough. Right? Just right there. Mm-hmm. So This is my want.
You want to make it a real want right now?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have my key.
Well, just pull one needle through. So wah.
Here it goes.
Sad day. It's still going to get knit into the same pattern.
Yeah,
He just has to frog it and start over.
I'm still going to knit the same pattern. It's just I want to do this again because I was not happy with. So there it goes, off the needles.
Here's my want. Well, why is that a want? It's perfectly fine, right? Well, there was 2. See? There was 2. But I mean, like, it was completely done. All I had to do was put on the thumbs and the fingers to make it for the fingerless glove part because it's a convertible. I made the thumb too tight. So I went and I found where I had started the thumb. I cut my yarn so I could pull it out. And then it just kept going down the thumb.
This is a cautionary tale, folks.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't knit with scissors.
I didn't knit with scissors. I cut where I thought, because I found the tail for the thumb. And I thought it was the one that went up this way. It was the thumb that went down this. It was the one that went down this way. So I should have just cut the top of the thumb off and pulled back down. But I was trying to save yarn so I could just reuse it, which is why I have 3 balls of yarn. And I painstakingly spent 3 hours pulling all the cables out.
I ended up just going to bed, didn't I? While you were doing that?
Yeah, you finally
that's typical, but...
Yeah, you finally just told me, hun, just buy another skein.
Yeah.
I don't want to. It's No Makers. It's her Chai colorway on her squishy gnome base. It's worsted weight.
Yeah, we do love our No Makers.
Yes, and the pattern is... What is it? It's by Doodlebug Knits. I believe it's a free pattern. Gabriella.
Uh-oh.
But, yeah. So, there's my want.
All right, everybody shed a tear for us.
Yeah. It's really sad. It's very rare that I have to frog a project because of something like that when I'm that far along. So, oh, and here's, I have her tag. What? So there's the tag for No Makers. I love her logo, no made and nerd flavored. But yeah, so there's our new segment. Wah wah. Sad day.
Yep.
Now he's gonna sit and just completely zone out.
No, I'm not. I'm here.
Our next segment is something that he's not going to talk about anyways, because
I don't have anything for it.
Because I'm the caffeinated squirrel.
Yes. Oh, we got to be careful because that we are in no way affiliated with. Isn't there a podcast with caffeinated in it?
Possibly, but I don't know if she really podcasts anymore.
Oh, okay. And then you got the fat squirrel.
Mm-hmm. We're not affiliated with her either.
We are in no way affiliated with them.
No. We literally mean like the squirrel from the movie.
Anyway.
So this, I have some cast-on-itis. And I have some Suburban Stitcher yarn that I bought when this was a yarn of the month. But isn't it pretty? It's yarn lang syne. And it's on her sock base. And these are not colors that I would typically pick, but I had to. It's so pretty.
It's a very light colorway.
Yeah, it's like a butter yellow almost.
Yeah.
And gray. Which I like yellow, I just can't wear it.
No.
And every once in a while you get like some pops of orange, which I'm not an orange person either.
Nope.
But I love this one. So, and I wanted it to be by itself because I don't really have anything else in my stash that would go with it. So I want to knit the Lily Cowl. It calls for a sport weight, but I've already tried to knit this pattern with some other fingering weight. It was just too variegated and it didn't work. But that's what I want to do. I want to knit this into this, and I think that would be gorgeous. And it's supposed to be a nice tall one. Calls for 405 yards of sport weight, and I didn't want it as wide as that. So doing it in the fingering weight, I think will make the circumference smaller too. So it should fit properly the way I like. So we'll see. And then y'all remember my sister's cowl, cowl from last week. Well, I want to hack that pattern and do just the eyelet section in one variegated colorway, but I can't decide. I can't decide whether to use my Mothie and the Squid. Isn't that pretty? And it's a tweed. It's 85% merino, 15% Donegal. It's Industrial Accident. There's her tag.
I got you that one, didn't I?
Yes. He got me this for Christmas this year. And she is from Ireland, I believe. UK. I know it's UK somewhere.
Yeah, it's in the UK.
But I can't decide if I want
England, I believe,
to use this for it or use some of the Barnell yarn that I have, which is a silky single ply. So, and this one is a Texas dyed yarn, but they are the owners of the Yarn Barn in San Antonio. And they're very, very sweet people. We bought, I don't know, I bought at least...
We bought about half their store when we went in there.
I bought 4 skeins in this base of their colors, and then I bought a Yarn Carnival, what's what I'm looking for? Mini skein set. And I really want to use this yarn. But it's a silky single ply, so I can't just get a single ply that goes with it. I need one that's got silk in it because it is 70% superwash merino and 30% silk. It's 400 yards. But yeah, so I don't know if I want to do my hacked sister cowl in this one or this one. I can't decide. So help me. But that's all I have for Castonitis. You have to participate now.
I do. I don't know what I've done with my life. Oh my goodness. Anyway, you see what I'm dealing with.
Why don't we put that to the side and worry about that later? Just stick it all back in the bag and we'll untangle later.
Oh, I think that would just make it worse. What am I doing? There.
Why did you not wind it as you were? Shawl. Why did you untangle? Why did you unknit it all the way without winding as you unknit?
You know, everything sounds like common sense in hindsight. She's over here yakking on about yarn and knitting and cast-on-itis and everything, and then she wants to question me.
You didn't think of that, did you?
That is not the point. That is hardly the point. And now I'm stuck.
It's time for one of your favorite segments.
Okay, we're gonna do this.
Yeah, just put it to the side, babe. Put it to the side. Forget it was there. Okay, you ready?
It no longer exists.
You ready? It's time for
My Precious.
I was good this week. I didn't buy anything. Yay! Well, that's a lie, but I did buy one thing. It's just not here yet.
Let's see. All right.
But it was in support of a fellow podcaster and a follower of ours. And we will talk about her. It's Happy Little Yarn, by the way. But we will talk more about her when I get the yarn on the next podcast. Boop, boop.
All right. So my first precious is...
So we're going to show you some old ones.
Yeah.
That we're just really loving
I'm gonna move away from yarn for a moment. Mostly because of the mess that's right there. Okay. So this right here
You still have some of those?
Yes, I still have some of these.
Oh my goodness,
All
really?
Right. So this is money.
While you're deployed.
This is not some goofy foreign currency, I don't know.
It's military money.
This is military money. Okay. When you're in a deployed location, it costs too much for the military to ship actual coins. So, what they did is they made little pogs.
I mean, you can still use your debit card on base.
Yeah, you can still use your debit card on base. This is for when you pay in cash and you get change. Okay, so this, forget about that. That's garbage. Okay. This, my actual precious, is the precursor to that. Let me see.
Now you can't find it, can you?
No. Both of these are it. Okay. So, this is the precursor to that. Okay, this is from anywhere from World War II all the way up until Korea. Okay, not a big time span there, but this is what they did.
Hold on, we need to scoot the table back. It keeps bouncing the camera every time you push the table.
So, same concept, whenever you had change, these would be issued to you instead of the coin. And there's several series, there's several designs, and I love the artwork on them.
Oh, there's your Japanese.
Yep. This is a different one. This is not... What I showed you first was called a military payment certificate. This is military currency. And these were used in U.S. occupied areas following World War II. And again, all the way up to Korea. These would be issued instead of money.
And he doesn't want to take them out of the case because they're like brittle.
Well, I mean, this one's not really brittle. This one's in pretty good condition, actually. So this is from Japan, as you can see. And, I mean, just the artwork on these. And like I said, this was strictly for military payments. See, and it says right down there at the bottom, issued pursuant to military proclamation. And this was, it doesn't have a date on it. But it's when the U.S. would have occupied Japan. So,
did you get that while we were in Okinawa?
No. Oh. No, I bought that here.
Oh.
I bought it here in Lubbock, Texas.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
So, didn't get it in Japan, but I got it here. And here is a slightly larger one. And I'm not going to pull each and every one of them out to show you. Uh-oh. It's stuck. Okay, there we go.
Let's get two of them together?
Yeah, let's fix this
Hair's
hot
fine.
mess that's going on there. Okay. Here is a larger one. And again,
just throw it
I'm
on the floor.
I'm going to throw that on the floor so I can show you this one. Same thing, but just not on the floor.
It's a 10 yen.
So, 10 yen, again, from when the U.S. occupied Japan after World War II. I mean, I love the artwork on these. I've got some from Germany. Those are my Deutschland ones. So, that is my precious. And then I have this whole album here also. Oh, here we go.
Apparently we're not taking turns on my precious this time.
Well, this is all just one precious.
No.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
That is several my precious.
Go ahead. You go ahead. You do that. I'm gonna fish that one off the floor.
Okay. So, I did not buy any new yarn. I did not. I've had this in my stash for about 6-7 months. And it's a tonal. But it's Beautiful Disaster by Lone Star Arts. And if you can tell by the name where it's from. You got your drink ready? You ready? It's a Texas dyer. But I love it. And I want to knit with it, but I'm kind of hoarding it because it's a tonal. And I don't have a lot of tonals in my stash. I need to actually buy more solids and tonals. That's what I need to do. And I always say I'm going to do that when I go into a yarn shop or I go looking for yarn. And then I get distracted. I'm like, ooh, look at that yarn. Ooh, look at that yarn. It's pretty. And then I end up getting these kinds. So, but this is on her Mockingbird base. It's 100% superwash merino. And it's just so pretty. You got like splotches of purple and purpley pink color. It's really pretty. And it's definitely in my color wheel of what I usually wear. I only have one more. Do you want to go again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep it short, bud.
All right. So like I was saying with these, the artwork on them is really reminiscent, I guess. I mean, you got the two women just kind of lounging up there in the corners. This is a military payment certificate. This was not used as local currency where the military was, but this was used just for on base. So that is, and then you have the U.S. seal on the back. So, yeah, I wish our government still made money that had good artwork on it, as opposed to just let's make it as colorful as possible. So,
is that why you collect the paper money? Because you think it's pretty, not for its value?
Yeah, basically. I like the artwork. I've got one. I'm not going to show it, but I've got one from the Bank of Scotland that has Edinburgh Castle. Has Edinburgh Castle on the back of it. I've got one from Germany, I think, but like pre-World War I Germany, and the thing's like this big, like one bill is huge. So like I said, these little pogs, garbage. That stuff.
But yet you could still go on base and use it.
Yes, and I did. I did right before we left my last base in North Carolina. I took a stack of them like that big, and I think I bought a pack of gum with it or something small like some Altoids maybe. But so that's my precious.
Okay, my last precious. I got. When did we go to DC? To visit our friends.
We went there in
2016.
26. It was
September 2016.
Yeah.
Memorial Day.
Yep.
Yeah. Memorial Day.
Yep. It was.
Okay. Well, this is Flying Goat Farm, and it is superwash Corriedale and nylon, 430 yards. But I got it because I've never knit with Corriedale. Plus, I just really like the colors. It goes from like this orangey color to the pink. And I think, from what I understand about Corriedale, is that it's good for socks, like really sturdy for socks. So I think I want to knit some blueberry waffle socks for myself out of this. But I have lots of other socks that I have to knit first. And it has a halo, sort of. You see that? I don't know if you can see that, but...
Yeah, you can kind of see it on the camera.
But I really like this, and I just wanted to show y'all because it's pretty. And you don't really see a lot of Corriedale. So, and I don't know, it's not like super prickly, but it's not like merino soft either. So I don't know if it would work well up here, which is why I think I'm just going to do it in socks. So maybe you'll see this eventually knit up. I love that pink. But that's all I have. And none of it was new. It's stuff I've had for 6 months or more. Or in the case of the Corriedale, I've had it for almost 2 years. So do you have any more, my precious?
No, I believe I'm done.
Okay.
I believe I'm done. I'm just working on this rat mess over here.
Okay. Well, let's talk a little bit about shop news. So today's Friday. We normally podcast on a Friday, but Friday, on a Saturday, but it's Friday now, and it's 11:30 at night. We normally podcast in the afternoon.
Hey, hon.
What?
Words.
Yes. But there's an update tomorrow, but of course by the time this has gone up, the update's already happened. But I like to always show y'all what's just recently been added. So here we go. We have 2 new sock bags, 3 new shawl bags, and and a sweater bag.
Just so y'all know, she's using the royal we in that.
Yes, because he doesn't do any of the work. I run all the shop stuff. Yes. He occasionally, when I have a really big order, comes in and helps with the packaging. And
by occasionally, she means like one time.
Yeah, well, that was when I had that giant rush.
Yes.
Normally, I can handle it. So we have swan bags. And if you saw our Instagram live, you've already seen these. But now they have their tags. What?
Yay.
Yay. So these I'm calling Royal Swan. And I have it in sock size. The inside is a pretty floral color, or according to Mr. Jared over here, party pooper, 90s wallpaper. I still think it's pretty.
It's a better description than your floral coral.
That's not on this one. Shh.
Oh, sorry.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry.
I have that one in sock, and I have it in shawl. And my shawl's sizes are pretty big too. They're the same like across as my sock. They're just taller. Same inside, but with my shawl. And I did not come up with this idea, just so we're clear. This is the style that I like for shawls. But you can fit 2 and 3 skein shawls in it, and then you can fold down your top. Ice dropped, I believe.
Yep.
You can fold down your top, so that way when you're knitting, your yarn doesn't get stuck in your zipper. What?
It's because nothing is worse than when you get stuck in the zipper.
Really? Mostly women watching.
And they'll understand.
So, I will have 3 sock sized in the swan, and I only have 1 in the shawl. I wanted to have more, but then I cut the yarn wrong, or the fabric wrong, so I only have 1. Sorry. And then...
Sorry, go ahead.
Then I have Southwest flowers in a sock size, with the inside being the floral coral. And if you watched Instagram Live, I cracked myself up over that one.
Unreasonably so.
But tag, your D-ring, fabric handle. I have that one in sock size. I have 3 of these. And then I have 2 in the shawl size. So, see, it's bigger than Jared's head.
Not much is.
Yeah.
But that bag is.
So, and then, as we all recall, he has a sweater bag that has Disney posters on it with Steamboat Willie on the inside. I was able to find that fabric again. Not Steamboat Willie, but the Disney posters. So we'll have... What? We'll have 2 of those in the shawl size. And because the print is so big, these will not be in sock size. Because you will not get all the posters. And I'm pretty sure I got the majority of the posters in the shawl. But there's the inside. It's navy blue polka dots on white. So D-ring, fabric handle, tag. So we have 2 in the shawl sized. And then, exciting! We have 2 in sweater size too. What? So, and this one has a lot more of the posters on it. A lot more of the repeats at least. So, and your bags, when you order them, will not look exactly like this unless you're the lucky one that gets this one. But the prints will not all line up the same because of the way that I cut it out. So it will differ from what you see. But that's all I have for the shop news. So this is the biggest bag update ever. I have all 3 sizes, multiples of all 3 sizes, and multiples in 2 of the multiple prints in 2 of the sizes. What?
They're not old prints, are they?
What do you mean?
Are they? I mean, are they old prints?
No, they've never been in the shop before.
So you're saying they're fresh prints? That was an extra one just for y'all.
See what I live with?
I got my yarn all entangled, so now I can make.
So now he's paying attention.
Now I can pay attention and make jokes.
At the very end. You see what I put up with? This is who I chose to marry.
Yep. Till death do us part.
I love you.
Mwah.
See, we do love each other.
We do.
But part of our marriage is teasing each other.
Yes. Yes.
And now that he's, done messing with his yarn barf. Because that's what it turned into.
Yes, it really did. Well, it wasn't too bad.
It's time for the tail end.
Yay.
And it's not about our butts still.
Nope.
Nope.
No butts.
So we get to draw for our next prize.
Oh, can I do the random number this time? She got to do the random number for the.
I wanted to do it again.
For the 100 subs. I get to do it for the 250 subs.
Well, let's talk about what the winner's going to get one more time, just in case y'all forgot.
Because we haven't showed it to y'all 400 times.
We haven't. We've only shown it twice. Instagram Live and the last podcast, and we've added some things since the last time. Okay. So, repeats from the last prize. Cherry bag. Last one ever. Will not make these ever again. Never be in the shop. So, with the picnic print. And, I didn't put a tag on. I gotta put a tag on.
There will be a tag.
Yes. There
will be all of the tags.
So you get another cherry bag.
You get a bag of beaver nuggets. So, and if you're ever driving through Texas, and I said this on the Instagram Live, there's a triangle. Houston, Houston, San Antonio, Austin. Okay, that triangle
is where the majority of them
is where you will see that sign. It's only about 1,000 feet tall and like 200 feet in diameter. It's enormous.
And you will see the giant store behind it too.
Yes.
Also, from Buc-ee's,
a Buc-ee keychain.
Woot woot.
Why? Because we love Buc-ee's.
Yes, and you need to love Buc-ee's. So, Texas flag inspired cake slice, stitch marker, another Cherry Pie exclusive that's no longer in the shop now. What? It is a stitch progress keeper. Your starfish is your progress keeper, and then you have 6 stitch markers, and 2 of them have seashells. That way. Oh, I can't get it right.
Let me see.
There, haha, got it. Well, no, I couldn't figure out how to turn it.
Oh. So.
And the starfish is not wanting to stay the way it's supposed to.
No, starfish isn't cooperating. But
now, that is all of the American and Texan stuff.
Yes.
Everything else is Japanese inspired because we got it at the Daiso store, which is like
Daiso Select.
Yes.
It is a Japanese dollar store, basically.
It's called the 100 yen store in Japan.
Yes.
Because 100 yens is equal to $1, about.
Thereabouts. You get a package of apple tea.
Which you just add to hot water.
All you have to do is follow the well-written out instructions.
Or just look
on
at the
pictures.
back.
Or you can just look at the picture there. So, apple tea.
And to sweeten your apple tea, what do we have?
Japanese brown sugar.
What?
Comes in just like chunks of brown sugar. And I don't know about this one, but I know about Okinawan brown sugar, and it's
not
amazing.
Refined. It's like molasses almost.
Yeah, basically. So
you have more food stuff.
I do have. Do you want to show?
No, you go ahead because he's trying to go with this last one.
I guess I did all the foodstuffs. You get some Hello Kitty strawberry marshmallows, and they've got little blobs of strawberry jelly in the middle of them.
These are good.
They're so good. I'm not a fan of the flavored marshmallows, but
he's not a fan of Hello Kitty either.
And, no.
But these are good.
I'm not into Hello Kitty. I'm not a brony, in case anybody thought I might be.
Yeah. And then the last knitting thing. Because who does not need a bear tape measure? Isn't it cute?
Did we decide if it had inches?
Yes.
2 meter. Yeah, it says 78.7 inches. So yeah. It does have inches on it if you live in a country that uses inches.
And then to use with patterns.
Llamas. Little
memo pad.
A memo pad and sticky note markers.
You're flipping people off.
I am. I'm sorry.
Use both fingers, not just the one.
I'll use this finger. I'll use this finger. I am so sorry, folks.
He never does that.
I did not mean it that way. I was simply pointing. Little llama not stitch markers. Llama note markers.
Deal?
Note markers. And then, do you want to show that?
Yes. Then, it is a Cherry Airheads, like notebook. So, throw it into a project bag, whatever. But this part right here, scratch and sniff.
Let me see, I want to sniff it again.
No, because it's theirs. So, you don't get to keep scratch and sniffing. But, yeah. I did not even realize it was scratch and sniff until after I'd already bought it. I just thought it was cute. And hedgehog washi tape, because who doesn't need hedgehog washi tape?
I think the cherries are as well.
Possibly.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to scratch it because you get to scratch it.
I don't.
No.
Who wins? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What numbers are we doing? We have 2 through 33. 33. Okay. 33.
So this is going to be a random drawing. I'm going to use Siri.
Yep.
On my phone. Hey Siri. Pick a number between 2 and 33.
Random number between 2 and 33 is 2.
Oh, wow.
Number 2.
Oh, there you go.
There it is. Number 2.
Angelic Embers.
And Angelic Embers.
Congratulations.
Yay! Okay.
So just private message me on Ravelry with your address and I will get this out as soon as I get your message. Congratulations. Yay!
So,
now let's talk about some new to me podcasts. So y'all have probably already heard about them, but we just recently discovered them. It's a duo, 2 friends here in Texas. Pretty sure they live in Dallas, but somebody else recommended them to us, and they're called the Wool Slayers, and they're hilarious.
I have not had a chance to really sit down and watch them.
He's kind of watched snippets here and there.
Yeah.
But if you enjoy us, you will enjoy them too. If you like listening to the Texas accent, go watch them. They have it too. So, and they knit faster than we do. But, do you have any new things that you've been listening to that are not political? I told him he's not allowed to talk about politics.
I'm not.
He kind of gets heated.
And I'll be good. I'll be good. But I do have a fun fact for you. Did you know that the ancient Mayans would dig large holes in the ground for their children?
That was their babysitters.
That was their babysitter. If they needed to go and hunt the buffalo or whatever it is the ancient Mayans hunted.
They farmed llamas.
They farmed llamas. They would dig a large hole in the ground and put their small children into this large hole so they couldn't go anywhere. Fun fact for you.
Horrible history song just popped into my head. Call a llama farmer.
Anyway.
It's another show you need to check out. It's on Netflix or Hulu.
That's on one of those.
It's on Hulu, but it's hilarious.
It's on one of those horrible histories.
It's a children's history show from the UK,
Yes.
but it's hilarious.
So that's all we have for you guys today.
Yeah.
We hope that your knitting is going well.
And we thought it would be a short one because we didn't have any foes and we didn't have any precious, and it just went.
It's a good thing I don't have to start Ubering at a specific time.
Yes.
But
it's on your own time.
it is. It is. And I'm fine with that.
Yep.
So, until next time, read your Bible. Happy knitting.
And we'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.